What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a special video for you guys. I'm going to be giving you a few tips on moving into your own apartment. Are you guys ready? I don't think you're ready.
Oh, you guys, you don't know me, and you tend to show it. Oh, you guys, you don't know me, and you tend to show it. It's over, babe. I walk away like you meant.
So yeah, guys, as you know, I have my own apartment. I recently just moved out with a roommate, a friend of mine. Her name is Nakia. You guys have seen her on my channel numerous amount of times. She's amazing, and we have our own place together. I just want to share with you guys a little things that I have realized, you know, after I moved in, that somebody, you know, like should have told me to do, or like that I wish I knew before I even moved in. So first of all, before I start these tips, I want you guys to know that when you move out, it's gonna be it's a serious decision that you have to make. So if you're young and you're with your parents or whatever, you should stay with your parents for as long as you can until you can be able to get on your feet. Don't just move out just because, you know, I'm tired of my parents and I just want to do what I want to do and bye. Don't move out because of that. Once the responsibilities start, they don't end ever. So if you're with your parents right now, stay with your parents for as long as you can, because once you move out, you're gonna have responsibilities and it's gonna keep coming, and it's never gonna end. So just have that in thought before I give you these tips, okay? Okay, so tip number 1, save a lot of money before moving into your own place. Save lots and lots of money. You don't wanna just have literally just the rent, because that's not gonna be enough. When you're moving into an apartment, they usually ask you for a deposit. So with our place, we had to pay basically the whole month's rent and a half. So that's basically the deposit by itself. And then once you move in, you're gonna have to pay the actual rent again. So it's gonna be a lot of money that you need to save up in order to even move in general. So if you have a part-time job, if you have a job, some type of job, you know, you wanna just be saving towards your apartment. Just like anything in life you have to save for. If you want to go on a vacation or a trip, you have to save for it. So that's my first tip, is to save lots and lots of money so that you can be able to be comfortable and get your furniture or whatever that you have to do once you actually move in, and you won't have to be like scranting around for money, basically. My second tip is, you know, like when you're apartment hunting and you're looking at different apartments to see if it's the right fit for you, you might look at an apartment and be like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing apartment, like I love this place. But you don't know if there's certain things in the apartment or certain flaws that the place has that you haven't really looked at, like you kind of overlooked. And the reason that I'm saying this is because this is what happened with me and my roommate Nakia. We moved into this apartment and it has like a few things that still needs to be fixed. Like there's a leak in the roof that the landlord was supposed to fix, and she never really came across to fixing it, so it's just still there. But it's not in any area that's gonna be bothersome to us, but it's still there. So that's one thing. And some of the outlets that are in our apartment don't work. Like if you plug something into it, it's dead, like it doesn't work. And that's something that we didn't really check. Like, you know, you don't check for those things. Like, you know, when you're looking at an apartment, you just look at the outer, you're just like, oh, this apartment is so cute, and you don't really look at the little things that really actually matter. So that's one tip that I have, is to check everything in your apartment before moving in. All right, so my third tip is to take your time when you're purchasing furniture. I know when you move in, you're gonna want your whole apartment to be your dream apartment, and just to have bar stools and furniture and couches, you know, like a nice couch with brand new decorative pillows and things like that, you know. But take your time with these things, because, you know, eventually your apartment is gonna be full. It's gonna be full of whatever you want it to be. But you don't want to spend all your money trying to get all this furniture and then you're broke and you don't have money for rent the next month. You gotta think smart. Think smart. So another thing that I was gonna say is try to get most of your furniture and your appliances and stuff donated to you. You know, if you have a friend or a family member that's not using a toaster or that's not using a couch, you know, you can have those things hand me down to you until you're able to get something nicer, you know. So most of our stuff, actually majority, like 90% of our stuff was donated to us and given to us, and I'm so thankful for that, because we have plates, we have a blender, we have a toaster, we have a toaster oven, we have everything that we could possibly need, and most of the stuff we didn't even pay for. Like, most of the stuff that we have is donated to us. So that's another thing. If you can have things donated to you, don't feel ashamed about that, you know, as long as it's nice and clean and in good shape, you know, you gotta save money. So to my fourth tip, which I was just like kind of talking about in my last tip, is that you're not gonna be able to afford all the things that you used to be able to afford. Believe it or not. I mean, unless you're like a millionaire, okay? Unless you have like a lot of money, but I'm assuming if you're watching this, you don't make millions of dollars. So just remember that you're not gonna be able to afford the things that you used to afford, such as those bundles that you used to get, those 4 bundles in a closure. You know, it's very expensive. Like, you know, when you move out, you have to pay for other things. So it's gonna be very expensive trying to buy $300 weave when you have rent due in like 3 days, you know? So you're not gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be able to get like, you know, brand new clothes like you used to do. Like, you know, I used to go to the mall and get like new clothes and new outfits and stuff, just like bam bam bam, because I had the money like that. But you're not gonna be able to do that, you know, unfortunately, when you I mean, I'm not saying that you can't do that, but it's like one thing that you're gonna have to sacrifice in order to pay rent and utilities and other things like that. So my 5th tip is that you can't, not that you can't, but you should stop purchasing fast food and eating out and all that extra stuff. You know, we love getting a little Wendy's, McDonald's, going out to Applebee's, treating ourselves and stuff. But when you have your own place, you can't afford to do some of those things anymore. So like getting fast food every day, like every single day, or getting like Subway or whatever you like every single day, it adds up, and that could possibly be your rent money for all we know. When you get your own place, you're gonna have to do a lot of cooking. Yes, I said cooking. You're gonna have to do a lot of cooking, so the money that you would have spent on that fast food and whatever you was gonna eat for the whole month, put that towards a visit to the grocery store. Spend a good $100 on meats and fruits and vegetables and anything that you could think of, and make sure that some of it is healthy. You know, you can get some snacks and stuff, make sure you're on the healthy side as well. But yeah, you're gonna have to do a lot of groceries, and you're gonna have to learn how to cook, because that's how you're gonna survive, honestly. You can't survive off of fast food and Wendy's and McDonald's every day. Let's be honest, you can't. So you're gonna have to start cooking for yourself, even if it's like simple things. Like, you can make your sandwiches for yourself, you know, just buy the ingredients and make homemade sandwiches for yourself. You could season up some chicken, make some chicken and french fries, you know, like little things that you might like and that you would spend on in the like at a fast food restaurant, you can make at home and save money. So yeah, guys, these are my 5 tips that I have for you guys. I actually wanted to mention one more thing. You know, I always have like a bonus tip for you guys. Every time I do my videos, if you guys notice, I have like a bonus tip. When you get your own apartment, right, it's not only rent that you're worrying about. That's not the only bill that you're gonna worry about. Oh, I just have rent. Oh, I just have to pay rent, whatever, whatever, whatever. No, you have, depending on some places, you have your light bill, you have your water bill, gas. It's extra stuff. You gotta pay your phone bill, you gotta pay whatever extra stuff that you have. If you have a car payment, you gotta pay that too. So remember that it's not just rent that you're gonna be paying when you move out. It's a lot of other things that you have to balance as well. Like, if you want cable, if you want Wi-Fi, you gotta pay for that as well. So it's other things that you have to pay for as well. So you're gonna need a lot of money coming in for you to be able to financially handle living in your own apartment, to be honest. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna be overwhelming, but you know, you can handle it. Like, if you have a good job and you really work and consistently work every day, you can handle it, you know. and it's a really, having your own apartment is a really fun thing, you know. You get to be responsible, you get to handle situations on your own and be an adult. So, you know, there's the upside to it and there's downsides, but at the end of the day, it is your decision. And yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips that I gave you, and I hope it's gonna come in handy one day for somebody out there. Hopefully I made this video to help somebody out there have the courage to move out. But yeah guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed. Leave a comment below if you have any advice for other people or anything that I might have missed. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button right now before you guys go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
You know the problem is you seeming too invested in it. You getting hung up, what's up, why you questioning it? You look